your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sport R, the Monday edition. Coming to you live from the studio of Power 365 FM, situated in the city of Ibadan. Area to be precise. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much to say on the show this afternoon. We'll be talking about Super Eagles and Super Eagles alone, because a lot is going on with our national team. Our dear brothers are being held hostage at Libya, at the Libyan airport, especially the Al-Abak airport. Yeah, according to what was outlined before this time, according to the initial plan, they were supposed to land at the Benghazi airport, but a signal was sent to them that they should go and land elsewhere. That's Al-Abak airport. Don't worry, we'll talk about everything on the news. All right, Victor Osimhen. If we talk about Victor Osimhen, Nigeria forward Victor Boniface has spoken out about the Super Eagles ordeal after being stranded for 12 hours at Al-Abrak International Airport in Libya. The Nigeria team in the country for a crucial AFCON 2025 qualifier faced an unexpected delays after landing on Sunday. Expressing his frustration on X, talking about formerly known as Twitter, this morning, Boniface wrote, "Been at the airport for almost 13 hours. No food, no Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep. Africa, we can do better." The Super Eagles landed in Libya for their qualifier against the host nation, but their chartered value jet flight was diverted at the last minute from Benghazi airport to the smaller Al-Abrak International Airport, which is typically reserved for Hajj operations. So our players go do Hajj. I'm sorry for laughing. Well, Alaji William Trustekon, this will be expected. Well, according to a statement from the Nigeria Football Federation on Monday, NFF, this diversion occurred just as the pilot was completing his approach to Benghazi. The unexpected change left players and officials stranded without any reception or transport from the host Libya Football Federation, despite arrangements being made. The team was supposed to be transported to their hotel in Benghazi, approximately 3 hours away, but the diversion disrupted these players. The NFF statement added, fatigued players and officials have remained nonplussed as the host Libya Football Federation failed to send any reception team or even vehicles to take the delegation members from up. The players have resolved not to play the match any longer as NFF officials are making plans to fly the team back home. Victor Osimhen has condemned the treatment meted out to Super Eagles players and officials by Libya authorities. But Super Eagles are in Libya for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match day 4 Ekanta against the Mediterranean Knights. The players and the officials are still holed up at the Al Abak airport several hours after landing in Libya. Their plane was diverted to Al Abak, like I said. The contingent were also denied access. The contingent were also denied access to hotel accommodations by their hosts. The players have already resolved to boycott the game. According to Osimhen, I'm disappointed by the unfair treatment by brothers and coaches. Disappointed by the unfair treatment my brothers and coaches are facing at the Libya airport last night. Actions like these go against the spirit of sportsmanship. My support is with my team. I know they will stay strong despite these options uncalled for and inhumane. Stand together than ever. Alright, the Confederation of Africa Football CAF could award 3 points and 3 goals to Libya if the Super Eagles carry out their threats to boycott Tuesday's 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. The game is the second leg of Nigeria's 1-0 victory at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. That's the Akwa Ibom State capital. Fisayo Dele Bashiru scored the only goal of the game despite the time-wasting antics of the Mediterranean Knights. However, ahead of the reverse fixture in Benina, the Eagles delegation has been held hostage at Al Abrak airport over 15 hours after arrival in Libya. Well, in a long post on X, Mr. Ekong fumed as the captain, together with the team, we decided that we will not play this game. CAF should look at the report and what is happening here, even if they decide to allow this kind of behavior and let them have the point. The Nigeria Football Federation NFF are reportedly also making plans to fly the team back. If this happens, CAF will punish the 3-time African champions for boycotting the game. However, if the football body decides that Libya have mistreated the Nigerians, then now Africans will face sanctions and possible fines. Leo Balogun has called on the Confederation of Africa Football CAF to take stringent action against Libyan authorities for their poor treatment of Super Eagles players and officials on their arrival in the country on Sunday. Super Eagles were due to land in Benghazi, like I said earlier, but the plane that was carrying Super Eagles contingent were diverted to another destination. This contingent spent several hours at the Al Abak airport as there was no bus to convey them to Benghazi. Although this morning we saw some buses that looked like that of Lagos to Ibadan bus. No, that 18 or 24 passenger seater bus. Al Abak is more than 2 hours away from Benghazi. Balogun, a former Super Eagles defender, expressed his anger with poor treatment meted out on the team. Say, hey, CAF, surely you are going to investigate thoroughly and take action, right? Whoever is responsible for these deeds has to be held accountable. This is unacceptable.
The
treatment they subjected the Super Eagles to. The Super Eagles are still stranded at the Alabak airport, even up to now, following their arrival in the North Africa country on Sunday for a 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match day 4 account against the Mediterranean Knights. The players, through captain William Troost Ekong, have already indicated they will boycott the game. Nigeria Football Federation has already sent a protest letter to the Confederation of African Football CAF. Ikpeba claimed Libya should be banned for their barbaric acts. If CAF know their job, Libya ought to be banned from international football. That was according to Ikpeba, who is part of Nigeria delegation in Libya for the AFCON qualifier. CAF are not mindful of the safety and well-being of players across Africa. This is a high-risk country, and one really wonders who approved for Libya to be playing their games at home. I played for the Super Eagles for 10 years and I never experienced what I have in Libya in the last hours. Well, according to Victor Boniface, the Nigeria striker decried the type of bus the Libyan authorities brought to pick up the Super Eagles from the Al Abak airport. Boniface said the Libyan authorities sent what he described as Isakaba bus. Wow. Boniface, you know about Isakaba and you are just 23. Egba, well done. You know about Isakaba. Back in the days of, what's his name? Agu. Well, Boniface, like I said earlier, said the Libyan authorities sent what he described as a Sakaba bus to pick up the Super Eagles from the airport. Well, if you see that bus, well, Matthew will upload the picture of those buses. The bus is not different than, you know, our 18 or 24 passengers that stretches from Lagos to Ibadan. You know that kind of bus. Some people go, they even do Yanga, say, me, I go enter this kind of bus, God forbid. No, it's not me and you. Let me go and enter space bus or even car. I don't even know they have such bus in Libya. Probably if we enter that city very well, if we enter that country very well, if you search, you'll see something like a Marwa or you'll see Beta Vespa or Bajaj bike. You know? The Super Eagles of Nigeria have been stranded at the airport for over 15 hours after landing in Libya. Libyan authorities, like I said, had diverted the chartered value jet aircraft carrying the Super Eagles to a small airport away from Benghazi just as the pilot was completing his approach to Benghazi airport on Sunday night. The Libyan Football Federation failed to send any reception team or even vehicles to take the Nigerian team from the airport to their hotel, which is said to be 3 hours away in Benghazi. While posting the video of the bus on X, the Sakaba bus where they bring see the Sakaba bus where they bring come yesterday. Nobody enter. Alright, like I said earlier, Matthew is on the run of posting the picture of that bus on our page. Just go to go to our Facebook page. Go to your search tab on Facebook and search for Power FM Live, Power FM Space Live on Facebook. You'll see all our posts, all our videos, and you'll see that particular bus there. No, it's more than one. You see those buses there that they sent, that the LFF, the Libyan Football Federation sent to our delegations to pick up our players. Can you imagine? The minister that Nigeria play Libya on Tuesday. The Super Eagles players have said they will boycott the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier after they were held hostage at the Al Abrak airport over 15 hours after arrival in Libya. But in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, Enon revealed he has spoken to CAF President Patrice Motsepe and the Secretary General Mosogo Omba. Tweeted this morning, I was on a conference call with CAF President and CAF Secretary General. Why the CAF President's concern seems to be what to do to get the national team to participate in tomorrow's match. I have instead informed CAF, but the concern of the government and people of Nigeria is first, and the safety of the team and their safe return urging that CAF should focus on working with us to achieve this. There must be a serious adverse consequence to the Libyan Football Federation for this unspeakable behavior. This cannot be true, insisting that Nigeria still takes part in this match, given the very obvious situation. Well, should the case you don't know, even if Libya are going to be punished, Nigeria will still be punished. And the reason is that according to CAF Act, section whatever, under subsection whatever it is, under no circumstance should a country or club boycott any game except if there is a fatal accident or probably something happened and you were not able to have your players in full, and then you were not able to have 15 players or at least 16 players apart from your regular 11, then 5 substitute aside one goalkeeper, making 6. But if you have up to 16 players, let's see how that plays out. Now let's hear from the LFF, the Libya Football Federation. So it won't be as if we're just, doling out news from the NFF only. Now from the Libya Football Federation, LFF has denied accusing of foul. Okay, the Libya Football Federation, LFF, has denied accusations of foul play or sabotage after the Nigerian national team were left stranded at the Al Abrak airport over 15 hours after arrival. In a statement on Monday, LFF cited routine air traffic control protocols, security checks, and logistical challenges as factors that can affect air travel. They also claim that similar incidents happened when their players traveled to Uyo, Nigeria for the first leg of the fixture. The statement released on X read, "We are deeply concerned about the recent report surrounding the diversion of the Nigerian national team's flight ahead of the African Cup of Nations qualifier in Libya. While we regret any inconvenience caused, it is essential to note that such incidents can occur due to routine air traffic control protocols, security checks, or logistical challenges that affect international air travel. These are standard procedures at airports worldwide, and delays or rerouting, though unfortunate, these are not uncommon. We have the utmost respect for our Nigerian counterparts and want to reassure them that the diversion of their flight was not intentional. There are no grounds to accuse the Libyan security team or the Libyan Football Federation, LFF rather, of deliberately orchestrating this incident. Such actions are inconsistent with our values and principles. We firmly reject any claims that suggest foul play or sabotage in this situation. It is important to highlight that just last week, our own national team faced significant challenges upon our arrival in Nigeria for the third match of the Africa Cup of Nations qualification. Despite the difficulties we encountered, we did not make public accusations or question the integrity of the Nigerian authorities. Football in its essence unites nations, and we are committed to upholding the spirit of fairness and mutual respect both on and off the field. In Libya, we pride ourselves on our hospitality and our welcoming nature. We have always prioritized treating all visited teams, including our African brothers and other international delegations, with the respect and dignity they deserve. In Libya, hosting this event is a great honor for us, and we strive to ensure that all teams feel safe and respect as our guests. This commitment to equality and hospitality is a core aspect of our culture and tradition. We hope that this misunderstanding can be resolved with understanding and goodwill. Our doors are open to our Nigerian brothers and all African teams, and will continue to promote the spirit of unity, sportsmanship, and friendship in the world of football. This was according to the Libya Football Federation, LFF. Special Assistant to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on social media, that Olusegun has confirmed that they are in touch with the Nigerian mission in Libya over the stranded Super Eagles players. The Nigerian players and coaches has been held hostage at the Al Abrak airport over 15 hours after arrival in Libya. The delegation are in the North African country for 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, as said earlier. Olusegun wrote on X, Nigeria Foreign Affairs Minister Yusuf Tuga in touch with the Nigerian mission in Libya through the CDA, AMB Steve Anthony Awuru, who has also been in touch with the NFF and Libyan authorities since last night. But Libyan authorities are yet to authorize them to travel to Beda City, where the airport is located. However, the CDA instructed the head of the Nigeria community in Benghazi, Mr. Maurice Eromosele, who arrived there this morning with supplies and internet access. The minister continues to monitor the unfortunate event during the CDA and await a report for further action. Okay. For a while, let's dive away from the Super Eagles story. Let's talk about MPF4. Nigeria Tornadoes head coach Majid Ahmad has expressed his disappointment following his team's 1-1 draw against Lobby Stars. Lawale Emmanuel grabbed the equalizer for Nigeria Tornadoes after Osemati scored for Lobby Stars at the Bako Kotagora Memorial Stadium in Mina. Mohamed stated that he's speechless with his team's failure to convert their chances despite his effort in training. According to him, he says, we played very well in the first half. We had our chances, but we couldn't convert them. And at this point, I'm short of words about that because we held training sessions on goal scoring, but translating into match situation has always been the problem. Of course, I'm disturbed. As a human being, I have to. You cannot be playing at your home with a capacity crowd always coming to cheer you, looking for victory. Football is all about winning, no matter how well you play. The end always justify the means. The point is better than none, like I've always said, because Lobby Stars are at the bottom side of the table. Doesn't mean they are not a good side. They are parading experienced players in the team. We will continue to work until we get it right, especially at home. Aqua United assistant coach Omar Abdullahi has described the team's 2-0 win over Kano Pillars as a morale booster. Abdullahi said they need to build on the victory as they continue their quest for a successful campaign in the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League season. The win was Aqua United's first in the MPF4 this season. According to him, he says, we are grateful that the needed boost we were expecting has finally come. Honestly, it was frustrating playing 5 matches without a win, and in Sunday's game, the boys approached the game with a winning mentality, and it paid off for us. Abdullahi stated this in a post-match conference. In continuation of what he said, I want to say that in previous matches we played, goal scoring was a major challenge, and we noticed it, and we worked on that aspect for our game during our training session. Aqua United will face Rangers in their next MPF4 game on Wednesday. That was next tomorrow. Eyimba head coach Yemi Olariwaju asked kind word for his players after Sunday's new draw with Shooting Stars. The nine-time Nigeria Premier Football League MPFL champions put up a resolute defensive display to earn a share of the spoils in the encounter. Eyimba maintained third position on the table following the Following the draw, the People's Elephant have amassed 13 points from 6 games this season. Yeah, it was a good game. I knew it was going to be a tough game. According to Yemi Olariwaju, he says, I told the boys I have to preempt their mind set, because last season when we came here, we won. And I don't think that would happen again. I don't think they will close their eyes for it to happen. So I knew we were going to play against everything. And that the crowd will be behind their team. And that's exactly what happened. But we are prepared for we're prepared for it, forcing them to play the long balls. Then have to pick the second ball and try to catch them on the counter. 1 or 2 times we got that, but we couldn't capitalize on it. Yimba will use Niger Tornadoes in their next MPFL on Thursday. Lobby Stars head coach Daniel Amokachi has said his team will continue to improve despite their slow start to the 2024-2025 campaign. The Makurdi club picked their first away point of the season in the 1-1 draw with Niger Tornadoes to Bako at the Bako Katangora Memorial Stadium. Simatis gave Lobby Stars the lead during the hour match before Emmanuel Lawale equalized for the host on 90 minutes. Amokachi expressed his satisfaction with his players' performance in the game. According to him, I'm very impressed with what I saw. It's a process. We will get it right soon. Amokachi said in the post-match interview. Lobby Stars will battle Economic Warriors in a match day 7 fixture in Lafia this midweek. Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, has expressed strong disapproval of the treatment meted out to the Super Eagles by Libyan authorities ahead of their 2025 AFCON qualifying match. As this violation of diplomatic protocols, urging immediate intervention by the Nigerian government to ensure the safety and dignity of the players. After more than 12 grueling hours at Barak International Airport, more than 15 hours rather, the Confederation of African Football they are yet to address the situation of Nigeria Super Eagles, who have been stranded at the airport since their arrival on Sunday afternoon. The Nigerian contingent had endured a long stay at the airport after technical and the team had agreed to boycott the game. Like I said, the Nigerian contingent had endured a long stay at the airport after their chartered aircraft was built to land in Benghazi Airport ahead of the second leg. The for tomorrow was diverted to Al Abrak Hotel. Sunday's final. The 26-year-old Belarusian was taken to 3 sets by China's Zheng, after winning 6-3, 5-7, 6-3, and remains undefeated in one. We're still talking about tennis. Australian Nick Kyrgios says he wants to shut up those who doubt him and win a Grand Slam singles title. The 29-year-old, one time world number 13, has played just one ATP Tour singles match in 2 years after he suffered. After suffering knee, foot, and wrist injuries, I was hinted at retirement. Alright, as Yannick Sinner wonders whether he could still be banned for failing 2 doping tests, the Players Association is asking Grand Slam and two main tours to pay for legal defense. They have to pay for legal defense fund for athletes, professional tennis players. PTA was created in 2019 and aims to increase player power within the sport. Novak Djokovic missed the opportunity to claim the 100th title of his stellar career as Yannick Sinner won a high-quality Shanghai Masters final. On number 1, Yannick Sinner, 23, continued his dominant form this season with a 7-6, 7-4, 6-3 victory over 37-year-old Serb. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I have to wrap up the show. Join me again tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 1:30, or from 1 p.m. to 1:45, or from 1:15 to 2 p.m. My name is James Oduwaduroti Mariam. Do have a good evening.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So,